Oi oi, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. Let's get this shit going. Alrighty. We should be good to go. Or not. Yeah, we are good to go. Okay, give me 1 second here. We're gonna turn the game volume down a little bit because I feel like it's a little loud. There we go. That's perfect. Alright, we're floating this rebel stack, or this rebel... That's not really a stack, half stack. Yeah, so we were gonna do Uesigi today, but then I thought about it and I felt like I really wanted to do the Dante campaign this morning. I was pumped for the boys in blue and gold. So this is what we're doing today. I'm happy. Okay, so we're attacking, so they'll probably run up to that shitty hill in the corner. Hopefully they don't, but they probably will. Yeah, that's a lot of choke points. So, just in case, we're going to deploy a little to the left here. Okay. Alright, that should be everything. Yep, knew it, they're running for the hill. Alright, so in that case, we don't have to worry too much about catching them. We just have to plan our assault up the hill. And the morale loss for them should be pretty efficient, since they're all going to be bunched up. Yep. Oh, man. That's why I kind of feel like we should be putting at least a couple missile units, like Bocav, in our armies. That way we can sort of tease them off the hill one by one. Okay. Yeah. Well, if they're going to position like that, then it's a non-issue, because by the time we get up there, it'll be relatively flat for us. Yeah, that's fine. So let's get the 2 katanas here. And 2 Yariash to support. And we'll have these 2 Yariash go here. We'll have the general in the middle, of course, and the Yari Cav won't be able to really do anything. Sorry, the light Cav, I guess? Yeah. Okay. And we also want to... So there, I think they get a missile damage bonus being on top of the hill like that while we're down here. And since we're climbing up, we'll probably get hit a lot. So it's going to be scuffed. But we're going to run now. These 2 guys, come on. We're going to have them get up there. Bandana Man's going to be over here. These guys that way. Light Cap to put pressure. Oh, they're about to start firing. Yep. Okay, now we're getting that UI bug for the general. Jesus. Come on. Let's get up here. Holy shit, we're slow. Rushing his troops everywhere. Yeah, that's what I do. Alright, we want to walk them. We're going to inspire the unit that's dying and stand and fight. Those units are getting up there. We could probably... We're gonna get caught, but I'm gonna try and charge that. Okay. They didn't stand and fight. Alright, that's their Yari Samurai unit, so that would be the worst of it. Okay, never mind, there's more Yari Sam waiting up there. Get up there. Alright, we were able to charge them. And they're not attacking us. Good shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. Get our light cav out of there. Okay. Looks like we're almost done. Let's get beating on these katanas though. Alright, we're still in. We got charged, but it's fine. See if that causes a morale loss. Yeah, it does. Cool. Awesome. That should be it. Yep.
Lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
So we took a pretty big hit there in losses, especially with this unit for whatever reason that's got caught somehow on something. I guess it was a light cav unit that I didn't see. Alright. Yeah. Loading screen's taking a while today. That's unfortunate. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we only lost 274, so when all is said and done, that's not bad. KD of 5-ish. Auto-resolving this would be shit. I might as well just wait for them to attack me. Or I can do this, alternatively. Please don't lose the light cav. They lost the light cav. Fuck's sakes. Okay. Alright, now we've got Kaga. Get rid of the Naginata Dojo, build an Odachi, terrace farming, and master weaponsmith. And then we'll need 2 Yari Cav with that army, so I'll build those and send them up. This army is sitting here, gonna defend against all this. Yeah, that should be enough. I'm just worried about their morale, really, at this point. Build another Metsuke. This army's is good to go. Now it's got this. So we can send this up here as well. Alright. So we walked around the Imagawa to take this. So they might just siege assault that because of our low number of men. And we triggered Realm Divide as well. So let's see. Legendary. Though this was Total War Campaign, so that was basically that way from the start. Echu is fine. Noto is not fine. Resistance to invaders. Everything should be fine though when that stuff is built. So I'm gonna send Terramune up here. How's that one unit doing for XP? So it's down to 8 experience. And when it replenishes again, it might lose even more. But it's still high 30s, sorry, not high 30s, but low 30s attack, which is still fucking amazing for what this is. Alright. And Hitachi, we might as well start building a siege engineer's workshop. Or, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build a Buddhist temple here so we can get some warrior monks later. Expensive, but worth it. Alright. 7 turns till we have the tech for the swords to get the +2 attack for all sword units. And then we're basically Shimazu Dante at that point. But we also get the +2 attack for the Nodachis, so we even have better Nodachis. Yeah. Oh, that's right, that army was there. Okay, thanks. Asshole Takeda. Rebellion in Hida. Oh shit, I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna send this army down to deal with this. Hopefully it doesn't run away. Awesome. So it looks like they have a slight hill behind them, which they might deploy for. But it looks pretty gradual, so they might not. Be really cool if they didn't, because then we can just charge them. As befits this hyper-aggressive playstyle. No rain. Dry. Never mind, that actually looks pretty damn steep. So, chances are they're going to take that. Hopefully they don't. Alright, we've got to deploy this way anyway. We have a big thing of our own there. Okay, they didn't deploy for the big hill, but it looks like they're deploying for that incline, so that's good for us. Good shit. We're not gonna get absolutely fucked on that huge slope. I would like to use that. Wonder if this map exists anywhere else except for in Hida. Okay. So I have a idea. For these swords. We're gonna have each sword unit come down on the left and right. And then we'll charge forward with the Yari Ashigaru. Sounds like a excellent plan to me. Alright. The unit's hidden. This unit's not hidden yet. So we'll hide this now. Good shit. And they don't have any light caps, so they shouldn't be able to spot us until we get really close. So how close we get is really dependent on what we want to do. Or when their infantry will spot us. I do not know. Oh shit. Okay. How? Okay. I bet there's probably a unit like right there that's gonna spot me. I don't want that to happen. So you can get a little bit closer with this one. All right. Now we run. And we'll deploy the light cap to wherever the general goes to, because it'll go after one of my sword units. So. And I don't want my Katana Samurai to be revealed till like the last second. Okay. Now, should be fine. Oh, we're getting shot to fuck.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us.
Okay. Alright. Good shit. We're breaking them on the flanks. Broken. Get up there. I guess it was a bad idea to go around here with the light cav. Can't get up. Oh well. Let me take these out of Yuri wall and charge the general. And he just routes where he stands. Nice.
Glorious victory will soon be yours.
Let's catch him. Oh, now he's gonna run. Okay. They lost a fair bit. I'm sorry for starting a little later today. I was meant to install my grandmother's AC today, but I guess we're not doing that anymore right now, so. Alright. It's an auto-resolve. And now Bandana Man is rank 6, and he gets his fear effect. We're gonna have really big problems with the resistance to invaders for the rest of the campaign, so... Huh. Or we get 2 charge bonus for the cav. Yeah, 2 charge bonus for the cav. That's fine. And total plus 3 charge bonus for the cavalry. Nice. And that'll affect the Yuri cav we just bought for him. So let's get them up there. This army has no cav, so I'm going to make another 2 Yuri cav, send them up that way. Our Yuri cav now have 42 charge bonus, as opposed to what they originally start with, which is 25. We could use one more turn of replenishment before doing anything else. So, nope, never mind, guess not. Okay, what are we at? What's in here? They'll attack me, I think. Alright, Harumune. Oh, there's a whole nother clan here, the Sakai. Alright, so they're the biggest clan in this part. Peacefully occupy. Alright, good. So we've already got some of the basic stuff we wanted here. Except they built paper mills, which is unacceptable. Kaga. Encampment. Noto is still upset. Should be fixed soon. If we do this, yeah, I don't have to worry about a rebellion at all. Anywhere else gonna rebel? Nope. So maybe we can do this. Then Hida would rebel again. And if I took them off high taxes? Alright, fine. That's good. Shikinkoku cares. Date needs to rule Japan. Well, it takes 2 people to set up. One person needs to be outside, one person needs to be inside. And my stepdad was supposed to do that. And he's not here. So if he does end up showing up, then I might have to like run and leave the stream running for like 5 minutes. But everything should be fine. Everyone knew my itinerary for today, so. Alright. I wonder if they'll sally out. In that case, I don't want this army to be a part of that. I guess it will still will be. And as far as I'm aware, there's no naval invasions anywhere. Good shit. Can we make any more money here? Nope, but we can build a Buddhist temple. Another 3% for the Mastery of Chi Arts. Alright. Oi, oi. Good shit. So it's basically all just light cav. And in this army, and then a few firebomb throwers. And so we have Yari cav, light cav, and bow cav. It's weird that the Takeda are actually attacking us. But maybe they're trying to weaken us. The rebels will do the job. If so, then the AI might be a little smart there. That's nice. No hills for us, though. So, looks like we just have trees. Alright. And our reinforcements are coming in from this side. And so there's a little bit of an incline here that we could use, maybe. I don't think it'll matter too much in the scheme of the fight, but let's see. We want to use the trees, so okay. No Dachi's in the center. Alright. And then we'll have the Nodachis in front of the katanas, because they have the best charge. We'll charge them with the Nodachis and then have the katanas follow up. And then we have our anti-cav units in reserve here for the light cav. And have our Yari cav here. This looks fine. And this is our general for the fight, so we can't let him die. Normally it's the guy in the Jimbo shirt but I guess it's not him this time. Because he has a different different face than the guy in our general picture. Yeah, this is the guy who's... It's reading as our general, but it's not. Alright. Scuffed game. Okay. So we'll get all of this to run over here. Let's organize it a bit. There we go. So it looks like we might have to put down 2 separate defenses. So one army here with the Nodachis in front and the bows. Oh.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
All right. Get out of there. Get the Bocav out. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna attack this army first for whatever reason. So, okay, let's get out of here. All right.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
The general over here. Alright, we're in trees, so we're kind of safe from that. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna undo this on the Yariash and help the Cav fight. And the bows are gonna run back here, and the Nodachis are going to run this way as well. Shit. Fuck. Routing already on the Bocav. I'm just gonna have these guys out of the fight. I'm gonna tell them to flee, which is probably what I should have done with the whole army to start with. Get out. Same with the archers. Get off the field. Just flee.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame for
Alright,
this
we
play.
lost the Yari Cav to fucking... Oh, alright. This is so scuffed. What the fuck? Alright, I don't... This is all just gotta charge. It's all melee. Get in. Get out. Where are you? Get out, please. I'm gonna have this guy flee from the field. The bow cav didn't make it. Withdraw, please. Alright. They have guns that are shooting at us? Fuck. Alright. Like have her dying. Yeah, this is so shit. Fuck.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame for display.
I'm gonna have them run away while they bonsai. Okay. And for whatever reason, we're routing here, so I'm gonna run away.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
Yeah, this is a bad move. Shit. Shit, fucking hell. Go. Stop blubbing up. Scuffed. So fucking scuffed. Okay. Alright, so they stopped running away to fight the cavalry. Cool. And now we turn. Yuri wall. Okay. For whatever reason, this is fucked. Yari samurai are so shit. Fuck. There are the bombs. Of course.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame for display.
This is the worst battle I've ever fought. Holy shit, there was just... everything went wrong there that could go wrong. The follow-up fight to this is gonna be so fucking trash. Oh my god. Fuck's sakes. Fuck's sakes. They're still bombing my men? Ah, because they zombied? Yeah. Alright, their general died. That should be it. Holy shit, that was the worst battle I've ever fought in my life. I don't think anything I've ever fought has come close to being as shitty as that.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
I hope we didn't lose too many units. How is that still heroic? I don't get it. The brain rot is hitting me hard today on that battle. So we didn't lose any units. Amazing. Somehow, I won't accept that, but oh. Joseph Kabe declare war. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. We need to go replenish. Clan joins your enemies. Okay. If we don't do this, everyone's pissed. Unintentional rhyming. I'm gonna go kill myself now. God, that was awful. See if we can assassinate that Metsuke. Oh no, only 29% chance. Fuck. Sabotaged. I'll fight this. Big armies are not my strong suit. I like small decisive armies. But having that was just fucking awful. They charged the wrong army, and I was all out of sorts because I had 2 groups. I'm never gonna let that happen again. I'm never having joint armies do things together. That was so fucking dumb. Alright, so I'm guessing that that's the hill they get. Or that's the hill we're fighting over. Okay. Alrighty then. We want to do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep. They're running for the hill. Good shit. I'm gonna see if I can't get the light cav up there first to kill the general. And then we'll get Sanemoto up there to stand and fight. So that's a general, 2 general units, okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they're getting shredded.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
That's fine. Alright, we just have to get to the top of this little bit here. Alright. We're going to get the light cav out of here. And around.
My lord,
there we go.
has fallen. A cutting blow.
We can charge that. Yep, done in. Barely any losses. Alright, that should be it.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Okay. That made me feel better after the last fight. Only 63 losses. It's pretty good. Now, of course, they run. Alright. Reinforcements for our friend with the bandana. And we get rid of this light cav. And then these cav units were meant for this guy. Alright. We're gonna put him in Kaga to prevent a rebellion. Oh, we need money. Okay, so this guy, Purchasing Towns give me a good retainer. Yakuza, okay, that's better than most. Kibunakomo is the best though. This Metsuke, okay, give me Kibunakomo. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll send this guy to, looks like Hitachi is the best bet. Or we can send him up to Miyagi. Yeah, that'll be better. Alright, so we've taken Echizen and Kaga. Now we just need to replenish here and then go take Totomi. Preferably not with such great losses this time. I think the one army just had so much trouble because I made the general flee. That's fine. Yeah. And we'll have this replenish and then we'll go up to Mino. And we can push this up here. So how much does this place give in taxes? 223. And how much? Okay, so we still get 100 even if I make that. Is there any places here still infested with the eco-wiki stench? Nope, we're good. I can move on without worrying about eco-rebellions. Oh, shit. Alright, that's not that bad. What the fuck? It's easy. Alright, so I can use the katana cap to take out the bows if they deploy it separately from their main force, but if not, I'll just sally out, because that's all Yari Samurai. And if I stay in the fortress, I'll just get shot. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just win decisively. Yep. Okay. So we have our Nodachis. And then Yariash. We'll bring all of our cav out as well. Though it looks like we can't fit it there. There we go. We'll leave Terramune inside the fortress to be safe. And then we'll have the Yari wall here. Alright. That's fine. Alright, looks like it's all coming from one direction. If it's not, we'll quickly find out. Alright. Amazing. Okay, now we'll take the cavalry, except for Teramune. Go this way. Take out the general. And those bows.
My lord, their general has fallen! A cutting blow!
Good shit.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours!
And there was nothing else. So we won. Alright. Slaughtered. I think we got there. Yeah, the whole army's gone. I like siege defenses that don't feel like siege defenses. Alright, and we got the Mirror of Amaterasu, so he gets +1 morale for all units. And then we get a happiness trade during the winter, so... This is 5 morale for all units in total now. It's not like Kenshin, who's just literally just a morale fiend. But still pretty good. Well, I already have 2 armies pushing up there, so I guess Bandana Man can go this way. And then we'll link up with this. How are we doing for replenishment now? Alright. There we go. Now let's scout ahead a little bit. Any rather large threatening stacks waiting for me? Half stack. Alright. Once this army replenishes, we'll send it back to take Totomi. Alright. Check everywhere, see if any farms need to be built. No, we're good. I'm playing this kind of like the opposite how I played the how I've played the Owaski campaign. Instead of building up everything, I'm just constantly moving forward, staying as long as I need to, then moving on. So I think this is actually the most optimal way to play if you're looking to finish a campaign, because once you get your armies developed and you know, like, this is kind of like my most complex army, but all my armies basically look like this, or swapped out with no dachis. So I just have all these super decisive stacks everywhere, ready to slap down hordes. It's really hard to lose with these armies, considering the killing power of the no-dachis and the Yarny Ashigaru with the plus attack. And then we've got upgraded Charge Light Cav and Katana Cav and Yari Cav. That's so good. I don't need to worry much about economy in this case now. We can just cut a swath across Japan with this, only having to stay to prevent rebellions. So... let's get some more money coming in, just so we can keep building the farms behind us. Sabotage? Brilliant. Fuck. It's like I'm playing the Hattori Campaign when I see that shit. Alright, so that was sabotaged. Let's see what's over here. Alright, so 3 Takeda armies. Some Sakai. Sabotage that. That's a bunch of generals. Alright, this is good to go. Hopefully we can get a general from this fight. Yeah, let's get this over here. And maybe we'll get attacked. So Shinano's still pissed. So I'll stay here for another turn. This guy is coming this way. Alright. So what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to take this army and this army to take Shikoku over with. And then I'm going to use the other 4 armies to cut through here. And then we'll end with everything in Kyushu. So now we just need to cut a swath through Honshu. Shouldn't take that long. Etches ends upset. That should be fixed next turn though. Alright. We have to be wary of all that light cav just in case it charges us. No, never mind. We don't. We have a hill and some forest at the edge of a map. Easy battle. And the Takeda are almost gone as well. At the rate we're going with this, I think we might actually finish this before the Uesugi campaign and with fewer streams. So, it's a shame because I'm loving this. But that means I'm free to do another campaign alongside the Uesugi campaign. I wish I had the community tab so I would poll my channel and see if what people want to see. Alright, so we're basically at the edge. We want to sit up here. Get the katanas back. General here. The Yuri Cav here. I guess this Yuri Cav's gotta go here. And now we wait. Look at that man's beard. It almost kind of looks like the Voland Expounds channel's picture. That's neat. Okay, so I'm gonna move this slightly that way, this slightly this way.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Alright, so they're gonna run. We're getting shot at now.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Alright. And then Downhill charge and a light cav. Alright, we'll get this down there. Good shit. This fight is so quiet, even though it's kind of somewhat intense. Alright. Yeah, they got decimated. This is good.
My lord, a
That's it.
glorious victory will soon be yours.
Bandana Man does it again. Rome Remastered campaign? I don't know. I'm not a fan of the response time of those games. I don't even own the remastered. I don't even own the original. Which is a shame, because I wish I was around for when they were big. Wow, they only lost a little bit. But that was pretty decisive, I guess. I might do a Medieval 2 campaign, but I'm not... I don't know. I haven't played Rome enough to be amazing at it, like I am at... well, I shouldn't say amazing, but as good as I am at Shogun 2, I'm not at that level in Rome. The lack of replenishment and having to do it manually really, really puts a damper on my blitz strategies. Flying Troy campaign. Playing Rome 1 Scythia right now. It's really OP. I bet, yeah. Scythia is the one with the horse archers, right? Yeah. Troy, fuck. I'm not gonna do a Troy campaign, that's disgusting. Though I might do 3 Kingdoms in the future if I can find more mods to make it playable, but as it stands right now, I'm just not in the mood. Rome 1, bleh. No. Alright. So they're attacking us. We have a hill here. Yeah, let's take this hill. This is the same map as the impossible battle we fought with the Uesugi here with Kenshin. It's just summertime. I almost didn't recognize it. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't turn out this similar way. I don't think it will, though. Rome 1 is really good for blitz style. Is the remaster any good to, like, is it better to play than the original? Also, not a lot of people want to watch the remastered campaigns at all. I know I certainly didn't. When I saw how they didn't fix anything, I just didn't bother. It wasn't much of a remaster at all. It was more of just a retexture, is what they just should have just called it. And instead of releasing it as a whole new game for like $30, it should have been like $2 on the Steam store. Or like retexture pack and UI pack. Because that's all it is. It's nothing special. I don't know, didn't play remastered? Fair. Yeah, Volan's always saying as well how like the sound design and everything is so good in Rome 1 and it's just a masterpiece. So I've thought about trying it, but I haven't gotten good enough at it or Medieval 2 yet to be doing that on a live stream. Maybe I'll take a weekend off and I'll just like play the shit out of the game and get to the point where I'm comfortable with going through it and developing a playstyle. Yeah, this should be easy though. We want to charge down in the center with Nodachi. Katanas and Yari on the flank.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Let's do that. And then Nodachis. Swords. And then this Yari unit can go there. Alright. Good shit, they're already wavering. Let's go around. One unit already has 200 kills. I bet it's the unit that charged into the center.
Our general is in grave
Alright.
danger, my lord.
Into there. And let's rock that across the line. Yep, instant shattering. That should be enough to make everything rout. Or most of it. Yeah, now it's going to spread across the line one by one. Good shit. Everybody got really good kills. Alright.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
The power of the Nodachi. Even the Yari Samurai got good kills over here. Alright, now we gotta want to run it down. Good, we're taking them out. Yari Cav are so slow, it feels like. We haven't just used the light cav. There we go, that felt real. Alright. Good shit. Fancy heroic victory. Yari Cav coming out of that with amazing kills. Nearly 700 apiece. In the high 600s. Yep. And we got a general. Alright, we want aggressive Ardur. I don't know how to say that. Words, man. And we have another man with a bandana. Alright, we'll peacefully occupy this because I don't want to remain in Totomi for any extended period of time. Get rid of this. This. Alright. It's just -5 with the army in here. So we're gonna push up to Mikawa and take Mikawa. Now we're rank 2. Get rid of this race exchange. Strategist. Gomo Yumi, I guess. And we can get bows with him later. Is 1 Yari Cav better than 2 light Cav, at least on the campaign? Depends. I would say no, because then the Yari Cav would give you more utility. The light Cav would give you more utility because you'd have more of them. You could have them doing more shit. But in terms of melee, yeah, the 1 Yari Cav would be better, because they have way better melee stats. Also better charge, better bonus versus cavalry. I think it's the same armor though. Let me double check. You have light cav? Okay, no, so the The Yari Cavalry have better armor as well. So in terms of just raw melee stats, yeah. Yari Cav. Alright. Let's deal with this. And it's another race for the center again, so hopefully we win even more decisively this time. And the last time we did this fight was against the Imagawa, which was just a few minutes ago. Fog, no, nope, no rain. Fuck that, dry. Okay. Date Yoshinori. Let's take a look at his model. His portrait doesn't match the model. That's strange. Okay. Time to run up a hill. Okay. Yeah. And when the light cav run up with that's the general unit, we'll take them out. Alright, free charge. They're just gonna let it happen. It's like a very small unit. There we go. And then shit.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
That should be it. Alright, get the fuck out of there. Just getting shot to shit. Get over here. Alright, that's a bit of an uphill fight. But they're already wavering because their general's dead. Let's get over here. Alright. And then it's a good thing we lost with we won with so little losses because there's another follow-up fight after
My
this.
lord, a glorious victory will soon
Awesome.
be yours.
There we go. Perfect. Another one. All right. 84 losses to 1,000 kills. That's pretty good. Auto-resolve this. Maybe we can get this guy up to... What rank is he? Rank 6? So he has everything. Alright, yeah. So he can't gain any more XP. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Alright. Well, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna siege out here, and then hopefully the Takeda attack me. And then what I can do is... rout them and then take the town at the same time. And we'll have this army here. This army's got too much shit in it. I want it to be smaller. Alright, and then we can sabotage this again. Etches in. Alright. Let's get some extra money. Is Monk upgraded? Yeah, he is. Sweet. Oh. Let's give him inspiring armies. And then this, and then we'll work him up to demoralization. Pet monkey. Pet monkey. This Metsuge. We'll actually have him go to Hitachi. And then we'll need another one. Oh, we can't afford it. Rip. Alright. No point in haggling with the AI at this stage. It's realm divide, so we can't squeeze out any more money from them. Alright, does anyone else need Yurikav? He needs Yurikav. But we don't have any money, so it's no point. And we need to save up for that legendary building. Here we go. So they've already made the gunsmith, so that's why they have guns everywhere. That makes sense. Or the arsenal, sorry. So that's weird. The Takeda rushed the arsenal tech. I've never seen that. You'd think that Takeda would be more interested in rushing the horse tech. Alright, so we got the Imagawa, the Takeda, and a Takeda Samurai Retainer coming at us. And we have the shittiest terrain, for sure, to be fighting all of this. This is impassable terrain for how long? Okay, up until there and up until there, so. I'm gonna try and fight this like really defensively. I want to see if it works like that. But where we are should be good. Yeah. Actually, we'll have this over here to prevent flanking. And then we'll have the swords helping the main line. Here's hoping they come from this direction, but if they don't, we can always switch over to the other side. It's not a big deal. Alright, where are they coming from? I can't see anything. Okay, so they're coming from this direction. So what I could do is move over here. And have them approach from this way.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Oh shit. Alright. Lycav. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord. Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Oh no. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. What? Okay, so it's not actually impassable? I don't know. I'll have to see. So that's a bad idea. So let's keep the general in here. They're coming from this way. So maybe we take this and put it here. And then we'll have a fight on each side. Alright. And we'll have the bandana man sitting in the center. As for the Yari Cav, let's get them up in the center as well.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Alright. Alright. They're just gonna charge that. I didn't get to Yari Wall in time, but I can Yari Wall the rest of it. Okay.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
All right. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that, boys. Okay, I'm a little disoriented after getting up. Let's see. No, wait, no, don't charge, don't charge. They're gonna keep relentlessly just slamming into these, so... The only thing we have to worry about really is the amount of bows they have and the firebomb throwers. Okay. Here they go for another attempt. Oi! Okay, so maybe we do have to leave. Okay. We're gonna go that way. Katanas, put here. These guys here. You, back up on your horse. Alright. Actually, no, we're gonna keep these guys here. And then we're gonna move out with these units. And then the katanas group and then charge. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, we need to go over here. Okay, and of course there's a fucking Takeda Cav just in my lines. Alright. I'm gonna break one of these off to start making units route. We are getting shot to shit. We need to break through into those firebomb units. Alright. Get out of there. It's a general unit? What the fuck? Okay. Charge into them. Holy shit, the lag. Alright. Get those out of there. Looks like we engaged everything pretty damn well. Let's go over here. Stop these from firing for too long. Alrighty then. That general's dead. We're in the melee over here. Alright. Let's break those, or at least try to. Alrighty then. We're almost at army losses. Cool.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
That's a whole lot of red, yeah. Well, that fight was a bit miserable for us, but we did manage to come away okay. I don't think this is a Pyrrhic victory. I think it'll still be heroic. Either that or it'll be close. And we run down the rest of it, but I think we pretty much massacred that entire stack. The bows did the worst damage to us. Yeah, close victory. Yeah, we lost too many men for that to be considered heroic. In that case, I wish we had lost a little bit more, because then we would have been in line for a Pyrrhic victory. But he's already got a fear effect, I think, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, these are fair KDs. Yeah, we lost a little under half our men. And we can take the town. Nice. Oh, you bastard. Don't you dare. Fuck. Poor ninja. Ninja gone? Tried it imprisoned, yeah. Alright. So we took Mino. Now we can take a Wari. Or not. Maybe we wait it out on the bridge. I'm gonna move this army into... because I don't want it to reinforce this army. I'm gonna leave it here. If it gets attacked, it gets attacked. Etches in. So we want to build a fortress here. Jujutsu dojo. Actually, how much is it going to cost to build the Swordmaster School? 7,520, and we will not be receiving that next turn, so I will actually cancel making this. And then we'll have enough. Ninja Biden. Yeah. Very subtle and very big brain. Nice. Ninja Gaiden. Now, we can't get through because they're in the way. Maybe they'll attack us. There we go. We're on our bridge tile. And we got Bandana Man here. Or the newest Bandana Man. Goto Tomomasa. So I'll just call him Goto. We have 2 Gotos now, don't we? Are they from the same family? Goto Tametane and Goto Tomomasa. Yeah, so they're from the same family. They're brothers, potentially. Okay, how old is Harumune? Is he getting up there in age? Yeah, 45. We need to press on quickly then. He needs to see the conquest of Japan for himself. And plus, Terumune isn't even of age yet. Oh wait, he is. Where is he? Where's Terumune? Okay, Terumune is here. Along with... Okay, so our 2 sons are over here. I'm gonna send them down to... Sagami. Alright. And we can pretty much enter in here. Kaga is... Okay, so that's 5-9. So Kaga will be fine if I move this army up. I believe. Yep. Okay. And we're still missing a bit of money. So maybe we won't repair that, because that's expensive. Alright. And so Mikawa is going to rebel, and South Shinano is going to rebel. But South Shinano won't. And Mikawa will be fine. We can actually make this. We'll still have enough for the Swordmaster School next turn. Oh boy. And now we've got to fight this. This is an interesting map. Choke point on the left. The train isn't promising for high ground though. This would be big. I'm gonna fight it in here though, because what I can do is I can run around this part with the bows, sorry, with the cav, and get rid of the bows while everything gets kind of locked off in the center here. So either that, or they're gonna spawn in the... Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea, and it's gonna work. We're going to use this. Would that work? Nah, we'll just get them to come into the choke point. Bonus points if we can get them on this slope here. Yep, they're over there. Cool. It looks like they're going to reposition before attacking, so we might actually be able to make it to the top of this here. cool. We're gonna make it. Let's attack this.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Alright. Combat even, winning slightly. Okay, we'll come out of that engagement alright. Except for that. That's gonna be bad. I'm gonna come over here with... Nah, yeah. I'm gonna go over there with my general. Combat even. Yeah, we need his fear effect. We'll flank around. There we go. Let's shatter the cavalry. There we go.
A cutting blow.
Good shit.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
We are so fucking slow. All right. You know you'd win that cav fight easily if you had a melee general? Fuck off. Not doing it. I'm not lobotomizing myself into something like that. Another heroic. Me realizing my door was wide open. Ah. Okay. Sabotage. So Shinano and a rebellion in Mikawa. Okay. So, why did this rebel? This was meant to go down. Fuck. Well, now we have enough money to make the legendary Kinjutsu school. So we'll get bonus charge for the Nodachis and +2 melee attack for all sword units as long as we are the first to make it. Or, yeah. We need to build something in Mino. Alright, I'm gonna entice them into attacking me at Mino. And then I'm gonna go to... No, there's a army hidden in the woods there. Can't attack them at Owari. Alright, Teramune, come up and take Wakasa. Ooh, fat loots, get that. We'll get rid of this. Meager soil, so we'll get rid of the market then. Echizen is pissed off. Kaga is fine. Alright. Well, gonna need to take out this. Get Tomomasa ranked up. Alright. So it's just rebels. Looks like they're going to go for either sitting on that hill or just stay in the center. Or they'll rush one of ours. But it's fine. We have... I'm going to stagger them like this. One big long line. And then Yari Samurai on either side. So then this, I'll group them up the way they are. And so if I do this, will they be in the same positions? Dante, Nodachi, Katanas. Katanas, Nodachi. Good. Good shit. I'm happy. Fighting the Honda 50. The little Honda 50. I don't... You mean... Honda? Are you referring to Honda? Is it Honda Tadakatsu? Is that who he really, his full name? Oh, okay, so they're going to that hill. Pathetic little fucking bugs. Holy shit. It's a reference to this song. That's an obscure reference. To this song? What is this song? Are you trying to link something in the chat? Because I'm not sure if YouTube will let you do that. Honda's name of the general you're fighting? Oh shit. I didn't even look. I didn't bother to memorize his name as he's about to die. Alright, so they're not taking the hill, they're just sitting there. Cool. It's some weird Irish song everyone in my school would listen to or laugh at. It's called My Little Honda 50. Sure, just copy paste. Alright. Alright. Of course, they aim right for the Nodachis. Fucking bastards. They're literally backing into a corner. This is so fucking scuffed. Why are they walking? I'm double clicking. Fucking go. Holy shit. Fucking spastics. And now I can't, okay, cool. Let's go. We're losing that fight. Alright. No, Donachis are so funny. They just... I look at their losses, I'm like, oh shit, that unit's not doing well, and I just see it's got an extreme amount of kills. I'm like, alright, okay, it's doing well.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us. Our general is in grave danger.
Yeah, get out of
my
there.
lord.
Just come this way. You're faster. Alrighty then. Now we have the high ground. Charge them.
My lord.
Walking with rapid advance, yeah, rip. Decisive. Ah, it's shit. We'll have to auto-resolve this. Yeah. Why was I... Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. I was actually going to build a sake den in Mikawa. Wow. Okay. The Kiso rose up from the grave. Cool. They'll get slapped down. The army that's here can move on. Yeah, Totomi's fine. We'll just need to build one of these. And the Shoso Combi are going to land up there. So... let's do this. And then maybe we can intercept their landing. All right. Shit, well, we'll just stay in Mikawa for this turn. And hopefully this army decides to attack me somewhere. Who is this? Suwa Kagetoki? So he's not even a Takeda? What a shame. Oh, we don't need to build anything there just yet. Legendary Kijinsu School. Alright. Here we go. Another fight in this area, but this time we have the best deployment zone possible on this map. Okay, so we can basically just pick what steep part we want to fight them on. This would make a terrible multiplayer map. He'd basically be gambling with who gets the better side. Okay. Well, this area here, it seems like the best. Because this area kind of slopes off into nothing. Gives him a chance to get better, but here we have this entire fucking face we can fight on. Like, we're right here would be immense. Imagine having to climb that and fight your way up this. You should get stabbed in the head. This will be easy. Yeah, it will. Okay. Okay. Let's get over here. Is there a... Okay, that's impassable terrain for the most part, except for right here. So, where does the impassable terrain end? Here? So we basically just do this. Block the whole army off. And then we'll have a katana unit here. And a katana unit here. Even this, like, imagine you just sat at the bottom of this hill looking up, and this is what you see, and you're told to charge up this. Oh man. That looks good. Here come the Takeda rushing in. I'm gonna put this guy up here. Alright. So let's... Even the bows are coming up. It's like they understand that even if they shoot, they're gonna have to fight in the melee anyway. Alright, and now... Boink. Done in... Holy shit, this is so easy. Even if we spaghetti lined, it just makes it so much worse for them. Oh fuck. Firebomb throwers are doing their bit. Let's get our fear effect up here. Forgot about that. Holy shit. Didn't even need to flank. Alright. Reminds me of an episode of Battlefield Britain, where during a Welsh rebellion, an English army was told to do something just like that against the Welsh, stand up getting massacred. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that Welsh name. But yeah, that makes sense. Holy shit. 21 losses and 342 kills. That's good shit. You're goddamn right, that was heroic. 1360 lost, and we only lost 94. We're getting like amazing KDs as time goes on. Like it's getting better and better. There they are, the Chosokabe. We'll have to attack them. And we've got this defense at South Shinano. Fucking go. This should be easy as shit. Hey Lima buddy, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Alright. Let's see. Where are they coming from? Yaryash and the bows are over here. Cool. So we'll hide over here and wait till everybody gets up. Can you say my name? No thanks, lad. Oh yay, siege defense, my favorite. Yeah, of course. Evolved menstrual pad fort. No, this is the dick and balls fort. You can see it's the here's the tip. There's the balls. And, well, it's got some added appendages. But we don't talk about those. It's got a growth. Oh, man. Alright, put that there. Actually, you would do way better over here. More to shoot at. Yeah. It's so dumb in this fort how the tower's capture points are down there. Alright. Now we're gonna do this. Should take both of these. And this, I guess. Guard mode them all. That's the scrotum stretched out around it. That's disgusting, sword. Fucking hell. Alright, now we're firing. Good shit.
The enemy have taken the tower!
I'm gonna go have these guys burn down the towers, just in case. We can always repair later for, like, really cheap.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Oh boy. Can you burn it down? No, they're not gonna do it. Alright, in that case, just run. Take your losses and run. 62 kills, no losses on that unit. We're losing men pretty rapidly to the towers, though, so that's kind of shit. So... Alright. 82 kills. We're starting to lose men on this unit now. They're about to rout. That was their general unit. So if he dies at any point, leaving the tower or leaving the fort, that'd be good for us. Okay.
My lord, a glorious victory will
That's us.
soon be yours.
Welcome everybody who just joined. Glad to see more people here. Don't worry, you haven't come to witness Siege Defense Simulator. That was a fluke. Oh shit. No! No! Who was that? Is that one of my brothers? Okay, no it wasn't. Fuck, we lost the original Goto. God damn it. Fuck. And now we can't attack that army because we don't have a general. This army has silver attack. Holy shit. I've never seen the AI do this, but now it's just like the one time they do. Holy fuck. That's immense. Okay. This army will go here. This army will take a worry with. You know how to resolve that. Peacefully occupy. Wow. Namban trade port. Which means we could recruit guns here. But it would take 4 turns to do so. Because we're not Christian, so we're going to get rid of that. Oh man, okay. Good, it was only recently that that development was happening. We'll get rid of this with this. Head to Omi. Son of a bitch. Alright, not get to Omi. Mino's pissed. And they'll be pissed for a while. So I have to keep... Actually, what we'll do is just lower the tax rate. Because I want to get this guy away from the ninja. This school will go over here. This will go here. It doesn't matter if we're going to get double teamed. Fuck. That's so shit. Goto was like... He was up there. He was getting big. He was the commissioner for warfare as well. What the fuck? God damn. We'll sign it to the other bandana guy. Imagine the commissioner for warfare gets assassinated. What the fuck? I wonder if that's why the AI puts Metsukeis in its army, so you can't do that shit to it. Alright. There's an arsenal here. So the Takeda built an arsenal in Issei for whatever reason. Okay. And how is this building coming along? 5 turns? I wonder what clan is over here. It's probably the Ito. Yeah, it's the Ito. I don't think there's very many clans left on the map. Yeah, we're just gonna get attacked there. That's fine. I'm gonna attack this, I think. Yeah. I don't want them taking Echizen, so... It's whack there's no consequences for losing commissioners. Yeah. If you had 2 gun use, yeah, for that, yeah, that fort would be good if you did have guns. That's another gun fort. That and the menstrual pad fort are good forts for guns. Actually, they're the best. Other than the small, the shit forts are good for guns if you have cavalry, because then you can kite everything around the fort. Alright, they're gonna sit right on this hill. Guaranteed, 100%. Is there any direction that would mitigate most of the advantage of this hill? Nope. In fact, this has the shortest stretch of the hill, so it's probably best to attack from here. Alrighty then. Yeah. It's crazy how the AI can just critically assassinate. Well, I'm pretty sure was a rank 4 general. That's fucked. Imagine if that happened to Terramune, I'd be so pissed. Alright, and they're on the back of the hill too, so they're just dumb. So this is just a matter of waiting. Alright, so they are coming to the front of the hill. Whack. Light cavalry's coming out. Well, they ran. Cowards. Alright, we want to keep close to these guys. Get the flank faster. Fresh still. Yuri Samurai charging down the hill. That's a bad angle, so we're not going to lose very many men, but we're going to lose a lot of men on that angle. Alright, time to walk. Let's get Terramune up there. Run, please. Actually, no. You don't have to run. But still run, just in case. Cool. Holy shit, this unit's just holding on.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
Fucking uphill slogs, man. This is fucked. That Chosokambe army is going to be a pain in the ass now. I'm gonna have the Katana Cavalry go kill those generals. Alright. Oh yeah, we're doing really well. All right.
My lord, a glorious victory will
Oh, did you know if your general gets wounded and he has no upgrades? When yeah. When he comes back, he gets the upgrades. We're from where he spawns in from. Yeah, I knew that. So if you don't have, you can actually reroll fear effects on your generals in a head-to-head campaign. In a co-op campaign by just having. Oh no, it is a head-to-head campaign. You can just have your opponent constantly try and assassinate your generals with a shitty ninja, and every time he gets wounded, if you're the Iko-Iki, he can come back and he gets a roll chance for the War Slaughter trait. Alright, we're fucked if we stay here, but that's fine. I'm ready to take that fight. That is so much XP though. We're gonna have to use the Yari Ash to the best of our abilities there. This army could also be taking that fight. Get rid of this. Alright, and now we have space and a Wari for another Metsuke, so we'll put one there. We have our agents in these places. I want to take Omi so we can start popping out better ninjas. So I can get an information network going. I need to see what's ahead, that way I can plan out my attacks. Alright, and then there's this. They don't have a general either, so maybe it would be even. We do have decent amounts of XP. High morale on every unit. Which morale do they have? 7 versus our 7. So, nah, I'd rather them attack Kaga, which I think they will. If not, they'll go to Noto, but then it's just a shit province, they can have it. Alright. Is anyone gonna rebel? Yeah, Hida will rebel. I'm gonna delete this market. And then Echizen will rebel. The rest of it, and squeeze out some high taxes. Actual ugly bastard, yeah. Shit. Well. This is a stacked army. God damn. I was hoping we'd get the mountainside. This is cucked. What is this? Alright. We can still win this, I think. If we don't, it's only our daimyo who dies. Okay. So this hill looks like it's just as steep as this hill. It would be good to fight on. But I feel like we get a better spread with this hill. This hill's too narrow. Yeah. This hill it is. Alright. So there is a bit of impassable terrain on this. Is that the same case? Or maybe it's just because we're very close to here. Alright. Yeah, it is a bit of impassable terrain. Yeah, right in the middle there. That's unfortunate because that's such a steep face. Oh well, we'll use this side then. Okay, this is kind of shit. We're gonna get the cavalry to sit over here. And then we're gonna draw them up to this side of the mountain. Or the hill. Saving Private Date. Yeah, well, it was saving Private Kenshin, but now it's saving Private Haramune. Okay, so In preparation for the light cav attacking this, my general here, let's get the everything in the trees. But essentially, we want to pull them into this really bad engagement, and then we can win easy. Where are they? There? Cool. The important thing as well is all of these guys need to be hidden. So if some of them aren't, we're fucked. I'm surprised that the light cav hasn't charged me yet. Alright, the entire army's hidden. Holy shit. We really need to pull them away from the hill there. Holy shit, they're so close. Oh, you got the campaigns mixed up? That's fair. No worries. Okay. Yeah, now we can go down here. Sorry for the clicking, I just need to be aware of where they are. Is this key hotkeyable? That's what I would like to know. Alright. They're gonna turn now.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Oh, they've already seen our units. Fuck's sakes. I'm gonna go up the hill a little bit. Hey, look at all that shit coming. I wonder if I could get a good charge into this. Hold on. Let me see if I can work that out. It's really close to some Yariash, but a free downhill charge into katanas will help us out later.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherous.
Oh yeah.
Ambitious.
Alright, pull out now. That wasn't more than enough. Oh shit, they didn't Yari wall. Fuck. That's bad. Alright, the rest of it's Yari walled.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously
Alright.
ambitious.
Shit. That's bad. At least they're winning decisively, getting good kills.
Our general is in grave danger, my
Aramune, get up here. This unit needs the Inspire the most. Alright, let's see if we can get around with the cav. Nothing's flanking me over there, so we're good. Gonna bring the katana cav back over here. And the light cav be over here. Alright. Actually, better idea.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
Good shit. Let's cut down those bows. Alright. Good shit. Alright, rear charge. It didn't work. Still, that's a good fight to take for us. Alright. Unit losing. That's unfortunate. Maybe we can get the katana cav to kill the general. Same with these two units. Come on. Combat even. Good shit. Alright. Come on. Get over here, please. And that's army losses.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be
Dante
yours!
Whiskey Campaign most ambitious crossover. Well, maybe that'll be for a co-op campaign sometime. Holy shit. All that routed? Alright. Yeah, that was pretty close. I got some good news today as well. My book for the IFIC course, it's a mutual funds course for, what is it? Financial sales representatives came in today, so I'm going to finish that up, and then I'm going to be able to get a job as a FSR. So that's going to be good shit. And that's quite a significant salary bump. A financial sales rep, you can work at banks and shit, make a lot of money. Alright, so there's the Sakai assassinating another one of my generals, fuck's sakes. Or at least trying to. Fuck, I forgot about this because it was hidden. Alright, let's see if we can beat it back. I don't think we will be able to because it's Yari Samurai, but we can try. Oh well, I'll just have to run to Mino if this gets lost. Good shit, man. Thanks, Sword. Yep. Give us a job. I need a job. I'm trying to make this my hobby worthwhile. I really would love to get to 1,000. I know I have to work harder to do that, but it would be great if I could get this shit monetized. Okay. So they're going to go up, hopefully, the worst part of the wall here. and then maybe we can get them. But yeah. A financial sales rep is a pretty cool job. You basically sell stocks, mutual exchange funds, all that shit. You recommend to your clients what they should buy, and you get payouts of commission based on, you know, what you sell. But there's a bunch of ethical limitations to it as well. So you can't sell the customer a mutual exchange fund if it's got high commission. Even though it's got high commission, if it's not worth it to the customer, because then the customer could sue the bank or sue you, and you lose a lot of money, and that's never worth it. So you got to be careful. So sometimes the high commissions aren't worth it at all, because you can get fucked by the law. All right. Let's have at it then. Okay. Unit winning slightly. Nah, there's no way we're gonna win this. Or is there? Come on, row. You're at half your unit strength. Combat even. 17 Yariash left. Alright. Now the general's gonna come up. Oh, could we win this?
My lord,
hey, legendary by the way. Recommend them buying your fake crypto for big stonks? Yeah, sure. Really, the job title is what I'm after. It looks really good when you're applying to a place if you've got a good job title. Used Wi-Fi salesman doesn't quite cut it on an application for an apartment to rent. So, a financial sales representative is a little bit better than that. Not even close. Yep. That's the way to go. Nancy Pelosi. I don't care very much for American politics, so I stay out of it. Considering I am a Canuck from the Great Canada. Okay. I don't know where any of their shit is. Alright, so there's some bows over there, which means we've got to cut back to this side of the fort. There was a bow unit over there, but it was really small. Yeah. Alright. This unit's gonna lose half its men just getting up. And it's just gonna be gone. Negligible. The only real problem is the stuff here, but since it's coming from this side, that's a little easier to deal with. Oh shit. Didn't even see those. Actually. Okay. As soon as these guys touch the wall, I can deploy. Oh, they only lost like 3 dudes? Wow. Shite accuracy tower. Oh, they're losing men, so. Let's see. Where'd the bow unit go? Oh my god, it's bugged. This unit's gonna rout, hopefully. Come on, rout before you get the tower captured. Or come on. Fuck, they're gonna capture the tower. That's just my luck.
The enemy have taken the tower.
Yep, there we go. Burn it down.
Is in grave danger, my lord.
My own fire arrows are firing at me. God damn it. Come on, burn it down. There we go. Burn that now. Come on. There we go. Good shit.
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
Alright. I can probably take this opportunity to read the chat. I see there's some more messages here. I'm not giving a stance on politics out of the way, but she bought 20k Nvidia shares, then back to build. It gives them a ton of money and it shot up 18%. Easy money if you follow her buying trends. Isn't that corrupt as fuck, though? The title of Metsuge would ingratiate you with your local daimyo. You can always put a specialist or expert, dare say big dick, at the end of a job description to make sure it looks more professional. Fuck, I hate that corporate bullshit. I've noticed when placing units on walls, it's better to order them to form up right in front of the wall instead of having them on the wall from further away. It might work for you better. I don't know. Then order them to get on the wall, of course, once they're close. Maybe I'll try that. I'm not sure if that would actually impact it. I've had them be right like on the walls, and me order them somewhere else close to where they were on the wall, and they bug out there as well. But it is what it is. Another heroic, and I just have to repair that place. Oh yeah, she's insider trading the hell, but you follow it. But you following it isn't? Yeah. That's fair. Alright. There was an assassination attempt on who? Who was it? God damn it. Now he's trying to kill my brother. The Sakai need to go. Alright, it's a good thing we gave Harumune night battles, because we can just go boom. And then... Aw shit, well, we don't want to fight that right now. We need to replenish. I'm gonna sit here. Very slow replenishment rate in that province. Let's do this. We were ambushed by all of this. Wow, okay. Sure. There is no corruption in the US, it's called lobbying. Alright. Yep. Well, the US is fucked, to say nothing of Canada. Alright, so what is here and why did it ambush me? Okay, that is a Bow Ashigaru unit and an Ashigaru unit. Okay, so... GG, easy clap. Let's find some high ground. Fuck, I've only got a couple seconds to look. Oh, they're coming from there? Okay, so where do we want to go then? I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. We're gonna get 2 units over here. And 2 units over here. And we run. Good shit. And get got. Alright, please blunt the charge. Ah, fuck, they got it off. Alright, well. Alright, now we have to deal with the Chosokabe. Let's go over there. Get around. Ugh, fucking hell. Alright. Where's the rest of it? It's coming from there. Alright. I think her public statement on it was, couldn't be me. What the fuck? Pfft, it's only Yari Samurai? Yeah. I know there's more Yari Samurai coming from this way. So let's form up to take care of that. And then... It's only corrupt if you're too poor. When someone calls you corrupt, you gotta get good with your money game. That's true. I remember when the GameStop thing happened, it was hilarious because they tried to say that Wall Street Bets was doing, like, they were legally, what was it? What were they doing? They were stopping, because everybody knew it was a bunch of companies were short squeezing GameStops, or a bunch of hedge funds were short squeezing GameStop. And then when everybody found out, they were just like, well, why don't we all just buy the stock and make it go to the fucking moon? And then they did that shit. But then everybody was like, just buy the stock. Just buy the stock. We like the stock. That was the excuse. And how are you going to track down a bunch of fucking... what is it? Anonymous personalities from Reddit? How are you going to do that shit? They were talking about fucking finding people. And then the guy who initially found the stock, who talked about it, they did find. And I'm pretty sure they were trying to charge him as well, to take away the money he made. Yeah, market manipulation, yeah. It's crazy. But then it was weird that to say nothing of the companies that were trying to do it originally, they got mad at the everyday man for just fucking ganging up on a meme, which was strange. And it was to the point where they actually shut down almost every stock exchange interface. So like even in Canada, we couldn't buy GameStop because everything had been shut down. They would actually put like a couple day delay on your orders if you're trying to buy GameStop or any related stock. There was a couple of them it happened to that day. Yeah, shit's crazy.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Jake, mergers and acquisitions, yeah. Now that I think about it, you do have a bit of a Patrick Bateman speech cadence. Fuck you. It's stupid. It's not like hedge funds provide jobs. GameStop actually did. Well, they do provide jobs to the people who work in them. In fact, like, I've thought about doing, well, a long time ago, I thought about doing trading and working in places like that because it's a lot of money. Elon Musk does market manipulation as often as he breathes, doesn't get a single slap on the wrist. Well, that's his job. He owns a company. It's a weird gray area for people who own companies and CEOs of companies because it's their job to manipulate their own market to be more profitable for their shareholders. So, but it's weird that a politician can get into that because they're meant to operate separately and not be corrupt of money. So it's weird that someone in politics is able to go about that. legally and get a bill passed as well. Alright, Omi is ours. We'll loot it for 7k, because why the fuck not? And we are at Kyoto. Alright, I'll get rid of the Naginata Dojo. Get rid of this. Build this. Let's get this guy over here. We're replenishing still. I think might as well make a Yuri drill yard. I like to run down and slaughter fleeing Yuri samurai. Did you know I'm utterly insane? Would you recommend buying mutual funds or something for long-term investment? Lobbying baffles me. It's not as bad as in America, but we have it as well. Fair. I don't know much about mutual funds at the moment. That's why I'm doing the course. But if you're looking for a good long-term investment, the S&P 500 is always a good bet. It's hard to go wrong on that. And all you have to, because it's like a watcher of the top 500 companies in the market, and you base your stake on that. And so, if you really look at it and pay attention to it and notice when the market is falling, what you want to do is you want to liquidate when the market starts to fall. And once the market starts to rise again, then you buy back in, because then you have the same amount of product you had before, but then as it goes up, it's going to be, so you'll have even more product than you had before, and then it'll go up in value over time. That way you're not losing money, and your money is not just like disappearing, and it's not just increasing as a product of inflation. You know what I mean? But that takes careful management skills, and you need to not panic and pull out early, because then you can end up losing a lot of money. The market's a scary place. But yeah, the S&P 500 is a very basic one to get started with. It's really hard to fuck that up. Alright, what's rebelling? Upsetterized, but I can fix that. I can fix her. Wakasa. I can fix that. Sort of, not really. We can do this and it'll be fixed. Any other rebellions? Omi? No, Omi's fine. Yeah, timing the market is better than timing the market, but if you do both, it's just there. Like, if you let it sit for 20 years, the S&P 500 grosses an average on it increases in value by about 7% per year, which is the best value for your money, and it's not guaranteed, because obviously the market can shift, it can crash, it can do a bunch of things, like we saw it crash in 2020. However, you can still time, like, if you know a crash is going to happen, like, just watch everything, and if everything's going down in price anyway, why not liquidate, wait till it hits a bottom and buy more, because then you still have the amount of money you had, but now you have more of it, and then more of a chance for the stock to go up. So the S&P 500 is great because the market is always not guaranteed, but the market will always rise, or most of the time it always will go up. So again, I'm not an expert, so don't take my word. Don't take me at my word. Like, do your own fucking get your own education on it. All right. Alright, everything should be fine except for Wakasa. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to change our research. We don't need this. We should go get... We should get this now. Yeah. More money. I've heard it's better to just get into something big and let the big bad company do what they do best to make money. Yeah, that's true. Like, if you want to just like put the money into an investment and not look at it, that's a good thing to do. Jake realizing he's giving free financial advice. Yeah. All right, this is good. But yeah, always just be careful though of what you invest in. Research the company like hell. Look at their earnings per quarter. Look at the stock trends. Look at what it's done over time. Is it growing? Is it shrinking in value? Because what day traders do is they'll look for swing trades most of the time, but what a long-term investor wants to do is they want to look for long-term growth. So even if it's gradual as fuck, like at an increase of 1% per year, you're still increasing by 1% per year on your investment, which is more than you're going to get by not investing or having it sit in a bank and do nothing. Unless you have it in like a high-interest savings account, then that is the lowest risk you can possibly get and your safest bet. However, stocks are pretty good. Like, just make sure you're not a fucking, idiot. That's all I can say. Oh. Like, for example, you can also make dividends and shit off stocks as well. So if you just sit your money in stocks and dividends, even if the cost of the stock goes down and you lose a little bit of money that way, you're still getting a quarterly dividend out of it. So some companies like take CIBC in Canada, for example. They're a banking company and they have stock worth $115 Canadian. They pay a 6.2 dividend per year last time I checked. 6.2% dividend per year. So it means quarterly you are paid a quarter of that dividend, and so you're paid roughly a fourth of 6% of the value of your stock. And then what you can do with that is reinvest it back into more stocks. So say if you have 100 CIBC stocks worth roughly, that's going to be $10,000 roughly. You get 6% of that a year. And then about, 1.5% of that quarterly. So I'm not going to do the math off the top of my head there because I'm in the middle of thinking about a battle. But if you can think about it like that, you can just keep reinvesting, and your money snowballs. That's why the rich get richer, is because they know this shit. And they know to do it. And then they invest and they trade in their own companies like Pelosi was doing with the insider trading with NVIDIA. So I guarantee you Pelosi has money in NVIDIA. But yeah, Hattori said she did, so yeah, you're fine. Or NASMR here. But yeah, that's how it works. The one thing you don't want to do is be an idiot like people on Wall Street Bets and invest your money into puts and calls and puts. You don't want to do that shit because it's literally gambling. Just be like Wall Street Bets, treat it like a casino. Yeah, that's exactly what you don't want to do. Because then you'll just lose all your money. There's tons of classic examples. Like, you can go on Wall Street Bets on every day. You'll see people YOLOing their money and losing it all. Like, $60,000 can disappear in a second if you do dumb shit on the stock market. I think of short-time trading as a hobby, but for any real investing, go long-term, tens of years. Of course, yeah. That was a massacre. Holy shit. I can't believe I set that all up while thinking about stocks. What the fuck? Holy shit. Wall Street bets his money. Chad bull market versus virgin bear market. Well. Yeah, we win these, even while thinking about our financial futures. Goodbye, Takeda. Yo. Hey, McLovin, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, odds are, if you're playing a game and watching a game like this, you're already, like, ahead of the population in terms of knowing about your future. Because you actually care about yourself. And good gameplay, so... Finally, I can auto-resolve. Goddamn. Demoralization, demoralize, mounting unrest, disease. Alright, yeah, our sons are making their way down here. Alright. Everyone's pissed? Oh well. If that's gonna rebel, it's gonna rebel. Hida, are you fine yet? Okay, you're gonna be permanently upset, so we'll just build a sake down there. Mino. I'll build a sake den. Owari is upset. Sake den. But we can do this, and then it's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then Mino's gonna rebel. Not if I do this, though. Wait, no. They won't rebel. Wari. I'll have to build one Yariash there. But now we can continue on to Issei and then crushed. Loot for 12k because the arsenal. We'll keep this because it means we can recruit Matchlock Samurai, and I'd like to keep that there. What I missed since yesterday? Well, we pushed up from Suruga, Sao Shinano, and Kaga and Echizen, and now we're spilling out into central Honshu, about to take Kyoto soon. Hopefully we can do that by the end of the stream. What else can we do? Oh, what else did we do? Other than that, we are finishing up building the legendary Kenjutsu school. We nearly lost our daimyo, but we survived a massive engagement. We're replenishing him now. We are about to be attacked by another Sakai stack, so we need to double up here. So, okay, if I attack this, it's going to retreat. Let's do this. And this guy increased in rank. We can give him standard fight. Oyabun. Yes. So that means I'm going to pair him up with a fear effect. And then we'll put this here. And this here. Alright. So Wari won't rebel. Everything else should be fine once I build the sake dens everywhere. This guy ranked up. Give him that. Alright, this man, we're gonna have Let's see. Go through to Iga. And it won't let us take it, so we gotta exit the army and go do this. Peacefully occupy. Alright. Let's build nothing here yet, but this. Omi's gotta... There we go. Good shit. We still have this army up here, so I'm gonna bring it down here now. Oh yeah, the Chosakabe. Fuck, I forgot about that. Goddamn. Let's see if we can make that disappear.
Speak plainly. Speak quickly. Your presence is not entirely welcome.
Get out of my territory, please. And now... money's back. I don't know where that army ended up. It's probably over here, but I don't have to worry about it anymore, so I'll bring this down. And we'll bring it through the center here. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh no! Oh, everything's gonna rebel. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck me. Shit. God fucking damn it. I realized my mistake too late. Our empire's crumbled. We've been done in. We're gone. Shit. Well, say it ain't so. Maybe only some places will rebel. Alright, what the fuck are we fighting? I have no idea. I panicked and forgot. Look at this mountain. Can we put men up here? Oh, we can put men up here. But there's no escape. That's shit. I wish we could use this. This is such a cool terrain feature. And we can't use it. So we'll just make this a quick field battle. Certified Bing chilling moment. Hey Tyler, how's it going? Instant Rebellion, I am paying half attention, but it sounds like you were exploiting the high attacks every odd turn. Yeah, I was, yeah. Soviet Union anthem intensifies. Yeah, they're about to eat the rich. Fuck. And I was doing so well. Seasonal tax exploding. Yep. Something I forgot to mention that I noticed is when you hit the loose formation button, infantry units will disperse like to front and back, but bow units will disperse sideways. It's so strange to watch. It's such a weird thing. Alright, come on boys. Come at me. Light cavalry coming in. We will beat them back with our superior light cav. We'll put our katana cav on the side here. Fuck's sakes. Alright, we'll get up here. And we can charge down into that. Oh, because it's a general and a light cav. We got that. Easy. Get got. Yeah, they're gone.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Come on, get in. Oh shit, no. Go that way, please. Alrighty then. They're broken. Shit. Holy fuck. That unit got annihilated. Alright.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
Holy shit. Let's continue. We can run it down. Alright. Close, I guess. I'll take it. Should have been heroic with all that bows. Just absolutely eating me alive. It's siege defense time. I'm getting a bowl of ice cream for now. Yeah. Oh my god. Well. There's the Ito. They've come up to see me. The Ashikaga Shogunate. Wow, I can't even say that. The Ashikaga Shogunate. Man. Okay, so, no, okay, it's not all gonna rebel. Holy shit. That panic was for nothing. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Look how much would have rebelled, though, if that had have been the case. I was shitting myself thinking about this. It's like we're never gonna get through it all. Oh my god, fuck that shit. Oh, okay. If I do this, we're gonna lose money, but I only have to smooth brain. I can smooth brain for a turn. Alright. Pushing up to Yamato. And I think this is the Takeda gone. Yep. Alright. Blessed by Lord Buddha, peace be upon the land. Yeah, thankfully. This place is rather upset. Yeah, and decreasing the taxes isn't going to do much. Are they going to rebel? Yeah, they might. They will, in fact, definitely rebel. Okay, so everywhere is pretty upset. We've been demoralized here. We only have +3 positivity. Or public order, I should say. Alright, thank God. Thank God it wasn't worse. How will the rebellions be if I do this? Okay, so there's only one to worry about, and that's in Mikawa. And that shit won't be relevant next turn, so... But just in case... Make a Yariash unit. 4 turns, we get a 5% bonus to our clan-wide tax rate. Which is currently basically only 12%. Yeah. Oh my God. Haramune is 47. I'm gonna swap out Haramune to take Kyoto instead of Bandana Guy. I kind of just want him to do it. Alright, and we're gonna make 2 Yarikav and Kai and send them up to Haramune. And I'm gonna make 1 Katana Cav as well. So we'll have a thick Cav contingent for him. Alright. You gave your citizens bad investments, yeah. This is probably one of the fastest campaigns I've ever done for YouTube. Oh my God, my Canadian's coming out. They didn't like his financial advice. They all YOLO'd and almost blamed him. Yeah. Holy shit. We're being demoralized, routed. A rank 4 Metsuke. Let's go. What does that bring our income to? Okay, not bad. Basically the same. Alright, we're gonna have these lads charge up to join Haramune. Any roads we can improve anywhere? Nah, the AI does that all for me. That and a Buddhist temple. Alright. Haramune. I'll have you sit over... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have... This guy head that way. Bandana Man's gonna continue on to Kawachi. Peace. We're gonna get rid of these 2 buildings. And there was a rebellion over here, so let's go take care of that. Haramune will go sit in Omi while he waits for his cav. And we're gonna press on here. Alright. And now we don't have any money. We can do this and make a lot of money. Trust me, Date lads. Hold the line for GameStop. It'll go back up. Diamond hands, yeah. Is GameStop dead now? Like the stock? I haven't really checked up on it. Like, I didn't buy into it the first time because I thought it was a meme. I wish I had of them. But normally when meme things happen to stocks, I just don't buy it because that's just a bad investment. I think that was like a fluke. Oh my god. Well, we might have to run to somewhere else because that is fat. Either that or we can fend it off here in a field battle. Okay, no, we will not. That is immense. Actually, maybe we will do that. That'll make for good viewing. Delete. Yeah, so the only clans left to oppose us are the Ito, Sakai, Hatakeyama, and Chosokabe. And the Ashikaga is not really going to oppose us because we're going to steamroll them when Harmony's Cap gets there. $153, but not anywhere near where it was. Yeah, well, is there any point in holding it now if it's just going to go down in price? Okay, we only have to deal with one stack, and then probably the second one when this one dies. Alright, 4 katanas, 2 with upgraded attack, and a shitload of Yari Samurai. If we are on flat terrain, we are going to get fisted. Alright, we have a small hill. Cool. Alright. A friendly reminder, if you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, fucking do so. We need the boys. The road to 1,000 is long and arduous, but we'll make it there. With chat gameplay and talk of financial futures, apparently. Alright. Yeah, this is a nice little, it's not the best. Could be better. In fact, let's search for something better. Nah, that wouldn't be very good. They have bows. Okay. Alright, we're lucky Mr. Bandana Man has a fear effect. Why are they not moving? Here they come. Oh, okay. Oh, had me worried for a second there. That's a lot of bow samurai. Alright, we could even stand to go back a little bit further. Yeah, we want the bows to be caught as well, so... even further. I even feel comfortable going a little bit further back. Okay. They're almost where I want them. A little bit further. Now. Alright. They're not going to do very much damage because we're running downhill.
Grave danger, my lord.
Come on, catch that shit. Okay. I need to kite this stuff away. Alright, no, they're gonna flank me. No, come on. Come on. Come on, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Please. Okay. They're following me. Alright, get out of there. Alright, they're breaking. The fear effect is working. Oh my god. Holy shit, this was so clean. This could have been so much worse. Good shit.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Alright, let's run down that shit. Alright, we want to run down the bows because they're the biggest threat, really. And then the katanas would be the second biggest threat. All right. So quiet. Okay, there we go. There's the music back. That's rough, buddy. Fucking hell. Oh, most of them are gone. Oh. Shit. Oh. Bandana Man's not having fun today. And now they get the hill. Wow. Even though I was standing on it just now. Fuck them. GameStop finna be like Blockbuster? Eh. I think that's the natural course of things, though. I watched the movie The Big Short, but I forgot it, and it's so complicated. GameStop is a relic of the past, yeah. Yeah, I don't really care much for the company. It was the stock that was funny. Yeah. Like, I've bought from GameStop before, and they always overprice their shit. It's terrible. Everything was always overpriced. Hard copies just kept getting more expensive. Even now, like, for whatever reason, companies think it's okay to charge on Steam more than the price they had when they first released. I think Halo is the only exception to this rule. So if you go on the Master Chief Collection, everything's so cheap. Back in the day, it used to be $30. So it's weird that games don't go down in value on Steam and other places, for the most part. And it's crazy that you get a game like Total War... Warhammer 3 that releases in the state that it does, they're charging $80 Canadian for. That's so fucking dumb. Alright, this hill is gonna be... Nah, I don't know why I positioned here. This hill sucks. Oh well. We'll just go in the mid. There's a gradual incline here that'll work best for us. We just have to avoid getting caught by the firebomb throwers and the guns. and everything else. Just move back a little bit. I liked Blockbuster though. Blockbuster was nice. Blockbuster, and there was another place. It used to be called E-Playground. Essentially, my neighbors owned the place, but you could go there and play video games on consoles you didn't own, and you'd only have to pay like $5 an hour for a room and a TV. It was so much fun. It was one of the best places of my childhood. I used to go there and play Halo with my friends. That was back when I was like really young though, like 9, maybe 8. I actually met one of my longtime bandmates there. I used to be in a band with my buddy, and we met there through another friend of mine. That was when we were really young. Alright. We're gonna stop there. Oh shit. Oh, they're gonna have time to fire. Yep, because it's AI. Bonus to ranged. Fuck's sakes. Alright. Let's get the fear effect everywhere. Wow, that army routed so quick. Oh, there are the fire bombs on my general. Holy shit.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Bandana Man almost bit it. I tend to always wait for a sale on Steam before I buy the summer sale this year. The summer sale this year was nice. Added a lot to my library for cheap. Yeah, fair. I was gonna buy a few games, but I didn't, and I'll tell you the reason why. Is there's nothing fucking good out right now that's offering as much fun of a challenge as Shogun 2. I tried Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail because everyone was like, "Oh, Darth Mod made it," you know. The guy who made Darth Mod, he's really good. And then I played it, was just arcadey bullshit. I hated every second of it. It wasn't fun. Like, I've been spoiled by Men of War Assault Squad 2 into thinking that if we can get that shit back then we should get the same level of fidelity now with Robs. Game prices are bonkers these years. Changed from COD 4 being €30 or something, then COD 6 being 40, 50 maybe. Now shit is 60, 70, 80. Yeah, I don't understand it. There's no reason for them to charge that much for these games. Especially in the state that they're in. They're shite. Fucking terrible recycled garbage. But yet they expect us to pay exorbitant amounts of prices for them. It's crazy. It's like they treat you like a fucking fat mark. They just stick their fingers in your pockets and they know that there's going to be money there. So they charge an arbitrary price because everybody else is doing it as well. So shit. Fuck game companies, man. I love video games though. I was going to get Songs of Conquest, but I didn't really have any spare money to get it. Songs of Conquest, is that a... I've never heard of it. I'll have to ask you about it later. Man, Bandana Man just feeding the heroic pot today. Every fight is just an uphill battle for the guy. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so the Ito are basically the biggest threat in the country right now. Fuck you. Fuck your demoralizations. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I need to think about making a stronghold, probably an Omi to fall back to with a barracks so we can replenish all our men that we lose. in this central area, because this is going to be a clusterfuck of doom stacks and other shit. Of course, of course. Yeah, yeah, you won't just come at me. You won't just come at me. Alright. I'm going to end the stream here for today, though, boys. It's basically Heroes of Might and Magic. It's funny, because all the games I got were older games like Dragon Age and whatnot. Yeah, older games seem to be so good, but your games are just trash. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm tired and hungry. I need to eat dinner. Plus, I need to get a head start on that IFIC course. So, yeah, thanks for coming out. If you like, you know, the gameplay and everything, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon up. Subscribe to that if you want. But yeah, take her easy, boys. Let me find a good song, because we like to listen to fucking bangers. Alright. Let's get some copyright-free tunes. Old man voice. Back in our time, game companies released proper games for affordable prices, and pre-ordering actually made sure you got a game copy on release with shipping. Yeah, adios. Yeah. GG bros, good stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate that shit. Alright. I think this is copyright free. I was told it was. So,